Hey everyone, welcome back to Legends of Podcasting. I'm Stuart.
I'm Ross.
I'm ready to comply.
I was literally trying to think of words. I was like, fuck.
17, rusted, break the car.
Don't make me tea.
Go across the road and get me some orange shirt.
I've got your orange shirt.
Austin Powers. Right, and we're watching Hawkeye episode 4. On the way to Christmas.
Hell yeah.
It's bar humbug, guys. I'm going into it yet. Maybe in the finale he'll get a Christmas jumper on. But yeah, we're on episode 4, so over halfway through the season of Hawkeye. And guys, last episode.
Oh. Yeah.
I've done this with like every show we've read. So,
Italian chef kiss me.
It's such. I mean, and weirdly, I was seeing comments on Facebook this week. They're saying that they people aren't liking this show and it's the worst one out of the lot. And I was like,
I think it's the best one.
what the fuck are you guys on?
I know there's an ongoing sort of dispute, sort of in behind the scenes about the artist of the original David Ayer.
Yeah, but if you watch the very end of the credits, he is credited.
I'm not sure what. I haven't looked any further into that. I just know that there was an argument going on that he wasn't being credited for his. I think it's to do with the promotional artwork. All the posters for the show look like the artwork he did for the original comic.
Yeah, the same poses and colours and stuff.
So I think he's annoyed about not being credited for that. But I know he's credited for
that. But people are like, oh, it's really boring. No one cares about Hawkeye. Blah 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 blah. I was like, and then someone was like, oh, it's a Kate Bishop show, not a Hawkeye show. And I was like, it's the whole point anyway. Let's bypass these.
What we've seen in the first 3 episodes so far, leading into our discussion about the episode, it's been a lot about him because he's got all the PTSD he's had from Endgame.
Yeah,
you know, why
losing his hearing,
pretty much why he's retiring. Wanted to spend time with his kids after Endgame. Ronin's a shadow from his past because it was a dark period and never popped up again in his life. And all the stuff that he's trying to deal with, and he's just happened to drag Kate Bishop in with it because she was accidentally in a Ronin suit. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so going into her and learning more about her as well. Because like I say, we're assuming at the end of this series that the mantle will get passed on, kind of.
Because she keeps saying to him like, "Oh, you are my favourite Avenger," kind of. Because obviously you have the thing where she.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to actually say at one point, like, I was kind of hoping at the end of of the last episode when they went into the house and they like looked, they would have looked out the window and they would have seen the Stark Tower if it's even still there, and he would have been like, "Oh fuck!" Like, and she was like, "I saw you and you saved me," kind of thing, and that would be a really cool moment. I think they're
saving that.
Because,
yeah, because he's saying that
he still doesn't understand why she's so obsessed with it.
But then she keeps saying about how he needs more branding, he needs to get a costume out there. It's like, well, he wants to retire and go off and be with his family. He's had enough of Avengers, especially after Nat's death. So it would be great if he could pass the mantle on to someone he can.
And he's seen in the last episode that he even said like, "You are a really good archer, actually." Like, so
especially after that. Let's talk about that scene, the bridge scene.
Oh mate, I watched so many reactions. We're in a reactions compilation, aren't we, of that moment because that is so cool.
It's shot really well.
So
at the start,
good.
Isn't it? Yeah. I mean, even the bit in the warehouse at the start where they're fighting is awesome as well.
The whole thing, the whole episode, the whole part, the first half of the episode was amazing.
Yeah,
and then you have the bit with where he can't hear his kid on the phone. I'm crying at, and then like later on, I'm like, it's show, man. It's so good.
It's not like cosmic scale Loki kind of stuff. It's the ground level hero.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I like those kind of episodes where it's just like this is something where an Avenger is going through like a sort of lower level threat, but it's still a pretty big threat that he has to deal with. And so many people are saying that was the Kingpin, that's her uncle as well.
It would make sense.
Like, they even said, like, people have apparently just watched that moment again and again where he laughs, and like, that's definitely Vincent.
Maybe you're reading a bit much into that.
And then, I wouldn't mind, but then 3 days later, Kevin Feige's now confirmed that Charlie Cox is going to be Daredevil in the MCU.
In the MCU? Okay.
He's officially...
Well, they've all taken out of context. They're like, he's back in the MCU. Well, he said, no, if we ever have Daredevil, Charlie Cox will play him.
Yeah.
So... Is it because he is in something and
or is it because the Kingpin's in Hawkeye and it's sort of going to lead into that sort of... Because that was so good. Those shows were great, so they should 100% bring it back. Or just make those series canon, because they were sort of canon anyway.
Yeah.
Because they mentioned the event.
Avengers, I love Daredevil. It's such a good series.
Daredevil and Punisher especially are great. And first series of Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
First series of Jessica Jones. I liked some of Iron Fist.
Yeah. So I was hoping like Luke Cage was alright as well. But Defenders kind of didn't hit the mark. Anyway, sidetrack it. But hopefully that would happen. But yeah, so we're right at the end of this episode. We had Jack with Ronin's sword putting against Hawkeye's neck.
Yes.
I hope there's a talk.
Yeah.
I mean, what the this is, well, he can't say this is mine, can he? But he's like, where'd you get this?
Mm-hmm.
And like, I mean, even Kate would be like, that's Ronin's sword?
Yep.
And then,
I'd be
like,
interested to see if Jack knows it. Like, is he working with Madam Hydra? Because she knows. Because she told...
Madam Hydra?
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
From Black Widow.
Falcon Winter Soldier.
Yeah, and then told that sister, I can't remember her name.
Yeah, you're
she knows that he was Ronin. So is he working with her, or does he know nothing?
Yeah.
So
I don't know. They've done such a good job of setting up as the obvious villain.
yeah,
it's too obvious.
Unless he is just playing the straight dumb villain guy that the old style comic books.
Yeah, or he might be a villain with just a whole different agenda. He's got nothing to do with the tracksuit gang, and that's another villain.
yeah.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Hawkeye's origin wasn't Swordmaster the guy that trained him originally.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
I just vaguely remember.
I don't think they can do this one because they're similar age.
Yeah.
So unless maybe he just trained him when he was young.
I guess most of Clint's training in the MCU would have come from S.H.I.E.L.D. anyway. So
Yeah, he's a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent through and through, wasn't he? So
He might have had something before that.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he might have been trained by him before he became Ronin after the snap. And that's how he met him, and then he's going to be like, and then there's going to be a whole thing that they know each other.
well, now I really want to watch this. Well, let's jump into this.
Yeah.
Guys, just before we jump into this episode of Hawkeye, I just want to thank everyone who's been subscribing and commenting on this series so far with us. So it's been really good chatting with you guys in the comments. If you're watching this right now and you're new to the channel and you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. This is the only way we can keep this channel going is with your support. So subscribe to the channel, tell your friends about us. We want to hit 15,000 views by Christmas. It's only like 3 weeks away. So please, please, please click that subscribe button, tell your friends about us. Let's get us to 15,000 views. And also, if you want to, you can follow us on Patreon and see the full reaction to this episode as well as the rest of the series, as well as all the other shows we react to. So I'm going to take a breath and let's watch Hawkeye. Oh, good.
Stay exactly where you are.
Jack, no! What the hell is going on? And why is there an Avenger in my dining room?
Hi. Oh my God. You're Archer.
Hawkeye.
You're Clint.
That felt like an act.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hawkeye and I are working on a case, and we need to use the bathroom.
Working on a
How
case together?
terrific.
He's my partner.
We're not partners.
Someone used my laptop to sign out of my work account 10 minutes ago. Any thoughts, Kate? Hawkeye?
Oh, you'll never get anything out of him. See, CB1 has trouble opening up.
Nobody calls me CB1.
I'm just trying to know for a second. Probably some early childhood thing. Because I'm generally just pretty chill. You know, I'm not like, oh my God, Hawkeye.
Definitely not chill.
I would like my daughter to start telling me the truth.
I logged into your account because I needed information.
So Kate is helping you with an Avengers level threat?
Well, not exactly.
But you are working together.
She's
Yes.
going to love it, isn't she?
Yeah, she's really excited.
Yes. Sounds weird, because it is.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to trust everyone at this table to do what's right.
We left on the side.
Can I see you out?
I'll get my coat, Jack.
Take the sword, what is it?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Let me clarify.
Yeah.
She is not a superhero.
I mean, she's pretty good at all this, but...
Natasha Romanoff was pretty damn good at it, wasn't she?
Oh, don't you dare.
But I am letting you know that I cannot lose Kate. I've lost people before. I know in your line of work, you have to.
I understand.
So you'll forget this case?
I can't do that. But what I can do is ensure that your daughter stays safe. Okay?
At least he was on it.
Oh, we got it.
He did take it.
Ah, yes. It's pretty much the last piece
Done,
of the puzzle.
yeah.
isn't it?
Is it? That's really cool. Put that in the locker, and we're done.
Could you call me back, please?
She's
It's
just found the
urgent.
king point.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna say.
She's shifty as
do you
fuck.
think it's actually her? He is really just being the
I
simple
talked to that friend of yours.
I'm getting that feeling.
Really Russian and jogging a ton.
Tracksuits. This is Sloan's front.
Yep.
Jack's CEO. You laundering money for the good guy?
Let me guess, you're gonna need another day. I've been wondering. Verschwinde nach mehr auf dem Gelände?
You mean the Rolex?
You know.
You mean the Rolex?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Destroyed like years ago?
Well, I thought so. But I thought the same thing about your fancy outfit.
What's in the
Well, that's worth looking into, isn't it?
What's in the Rolex?
Check the signal from
Put your feet up. Ice them if you have to. Okay? I love you.
Hi, I miss you. Would you like something, Kate?
You gonna notice the sword's gone, or is he not good?
Nice.
I think he will.
Mom, I really need to talk to you about Jack. Hey, can we change the subject? You need to give him a break. Come on. Hey, party.
Does he work for Kingpin?
I don't think I'm in the
Well,
mood.
he's
Come on, Kay. You're great at this sort of
money
thing.
from the big guy.
The party's
Who's the big
non-denominational,
guy?
encourages
Mean the
company
big guy.
The big
camaraderie,
guy.
festive spirit.
Too bad.
Jack Frost nipping at your ear.
balcony.
Hello.
Another alien invasion. She's gonna finally get with them and find out.
I don't think I've ever seen you like that.
You know what they say. Life is short. You never know what you're gonna get. Did I say something wrong? Or what?
Every time you use one of those aphorisms, they're wrong.
Be right, is it?
Biff from Back to the Future.
Please. I guess getting laughed at by family is better than being alone in the holidays, right?
What's better than being with family?
She knows he's away from his family.
Ice the ankles. Getting old.
It's me. I come bearing pizza and holiday cheer. Let me in.
Hey! For a tree and everything.
Talk about Sword Boy for a minute. You got good instincts, kid.
What do you mean?
So I did a little digging. Sloan's a shell company that launders money for the tracksuits. And Jack DeCane is the CEO.
You sure?
Thanos was right.
Yeah,
Okay.
Thanos.
Cops. You need to get the cops off my back. And we need to figure out why and how Jack is connected to it all.
Are you sure that's Trolley Race?
How do we get more trick arrows?
Well, there are no more trick arrows. I have a few more trick arrow heads. You can't just put them on his shaft, you mean?
So we really have to get these back. See? Tree covers the parts that won't come off.
So now you're problem solving.
You ever heard of boomerang arrows?
What? Why would I ever want to use a boomerang arrow?
Because they come back.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, if all trick arrows were boomerangs, then we'd have them all.
Coming back at us.
They're exploding.
You'd have to dodge.
No, it's not impossible. It has to be wood. So when you release the second one, splits it right up the middle.
Oh, bullshit. I've tried it.
Well, I've done it a few times.
It's about spitting an arrow.
You got any other cool tricks?
Well, I could knock somebody unconscious with that, like 20 feet away.
Prove it.
Or knock you unconscious.
No. I want you to hit something. You know, I'll just tell every stranger that I see, Hawkeye is full of holes.
Fucking awesome.
Gotta show me how you just did that.
Give it a nice snap. You just gotta make sure you get that curve. Just a little one. Right? You got it, right? Oh, God. What do you think of? Good picture?
Yeah.
That was better. You can do it this time.
No!
Not bad, kid.
Not bad.
Tenor says that comes back later in this
Yeah,
series.
100%.
Best shot you ever took.
The one I didn't take.
What does that mean?
Mind. Should have said.
Well, come on, you can't do that.
Right, it's
Look,
not the right
it'll be a
time.
good story, I'm sure.
It's just not a good story. It's about the time I met someone. I was sent to take her out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tasha.
I couldn't do it. I just had this feeling that she wanted out.
You mean Natasha?
Yeah. She was the best there was.
I'm sorry.
Killing me.
Sorry, it's
when you do what I do for a living, it's just a game of managing loss, right? So,
Oh, wow.
You lost your family in the blip.
yeah.
That must have been devastating.
She's gonna work out your own, isn't she?
Yeah, there were no words.
Is that where you met the Ronin? It's you, isn't it?
Everybody dealt with the blip in their own way. Job has always been to hurt people.
You were a hero.
I was a weapon. It was aimed by the right people, the right targets, so
You made mistakes, but those are behind you.
now it's tied to me. I can't go home until I fix it. I really appreciate what you did tonight.
Good night.
That was a really cool moment.
Come on.
I think that was the best scene in the show. So
Really
far.
flips between light-hearted and emotional.
Yeah, it really is.
It's probably the first time he's admitted that, actually.
Yeah, to anybody apart from his wife. He's not going to remember back.
I was gonna say,
Oh shit, so she disappeared, didn't it?
I was going to say, does he keep just having flashbacks of when it happened? Yeah, all the stuff he did.
Okay, this morning I'm gonna have a talk with our friend Kazi. What I want you to do is track down the trick arrows from our friends the LARPers. And now the LARPers, they're mostly first responders, one's a cop. See if they can get access to that NYPD facility.
LARPer friends.
Yeah, they're colorful. You're gonna love it.
You know, I
Yeah,
like
they
to
come
think
back.
of them more as our arrows.
So
Cool.
are these arrows,
Arrows.
were they ones that he still had at the thing where the trucks was kidnapped?
Trace an arrow on.
How did the cops get it?
Because they cops showed up, so they had to.
Yeah, but they cleared the facility out before they left.
I don't know. I don't know where these arrows have been from.
Unless they're the ones that he left in Kate's apartment and it was set on fire.
I don't mean to interrupt.
Oh, yeah, with the jacket.
Yeah.
That's how they got hold of the jacket as well, yeah.
Who are you?
But did he have his phone with him?
Hawkeye sent me here on official
No, I
Avengers
don't think he
business.
did.
I'm
It wasn't
Hate.
this where these arrows come from then.
He said you guys can
Oh,
help
the
us
sound
out. One of
effects
you is a
guys
cop? That's me. Casual run-of-the-mill evidence tampering. Hawkeye's trick arrows are in an NYPD facility near the Manhattan Bridge.
I can probably help you out if you make it worth my while.
Is it the trick arrows that he used on the bridge?
Yeah,
Still
sure,
stuck on the
totally.
cars.
Whatever you want.
No, because most of them blew up.
Yeah, but
Alright.
maybe
They
he can
were used.
maybe he can
It's gonna be great.
do something.
You guys are awesome.
But he needs the
Outfits.
shaft because he said it can't
It's
just.
just-
They've
They've
got
got
spare
heads,
heads,
not
but they
shafts.
hasn't got the
Yeah,
shafts.
Yeah.
Right. This is what I talk. Look, I know you have Maya's ear. And you seem like a reasonably not stupid guy. Look, you've been working under William Lopez as a lieutenant for, 4 years? You know this operation better than anybody. You know what Maya's boss wants.
William Lopez.
And you know what he's already done to get it.
You reckon it is
I know.
stupid?
I guess so.
Maya's obsession. Looking for this. Look, are we done here? She's chasing a ghost.
Hey, knock my gun back.
Yeah, what do you think?
If ever go.
Here's our guy.
Hey.
She put it back.
Still warm.
So did you, get my gear?
Yeah, they're on their way. They should be here any minute.
What?
Oh,
So uptight.
not gonna lie, I look pretty good as a Viking. I made
The
this.
Tomb Raider.
No way! I could hire you to make my next one.
Yeah, I would love to.
What is this?
Hey,
Is
wait a
it
second.
Yeah.
What if that's our
to go
deal?
there?
No, I think it's
We
Oh,
get
yeah,
you
wait.
the arrows and info.
Can't be in the auntie's house,
and you
surely.
get us material.
Yeah, we know a Dungeons and Dragons poster.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
Costumes
It was
plus
tractor?
2 more.
Was she texting
Yeah,
saying,
maybe.
No costumes.
Kate, I asked you to simply retrieve my arrows. Not stage a play.
We're a guild.
What is in this Rolex?
Yeah.
Why is it?
What's
There we go.
Why is he so panicky about it?
We gotta go out.
Is it like a secret
Oh, hi.
shield
Mission complete.
watch that they
I don't
use to
know.
track
Thank
each
you
other,
so much.
and that gave it to
Appreciate
him?
This is
Maybe.
my-
And it's got something written on the back.
I can see that is very important to you,
He'll get it back to you. Yeah, I'll make sure of it.
right?
I promise. Very good.
Thank you.
You wanna tell me what we're doing here?
Something very important is pinging inside that
Or
apartment.
to him.
It was stolen from a black market auction. I need it back. Entry should be easy. It should take me about 3.5 minutes to get in. So.
And she's gone.
Hey, Batman then.
Yeah. I'm done here. Film my wallet.
Like I told you, you're supposed to be lookout.
Yeah, but of the two of us, who do you trust enough better not to get distracted?
Look, it's not fair. That your inability to act like a grown-up helps you get your way.
No, it's not. But it is what it is.
I need you to use your grappling hook arrow to anchor yourself in. Rappel down the side of the building to the window. It's locked. Break in quietly.
Yeah, love all of that. Great plan. Just a slight tweak, though.
No. Don't engage.
Sorry, little
Kate, where are you?
Oh, relax. I'm taking the elevator.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I was talking to an Avenger. Yeah, I
Makes me wish that was Stan Lee.
Yeah.
Imagine
that pretty would have been if they'd have had people still alive.
What do you do with this giant bow problem?
I have a collapsible one.
Oh, that makes sense. I'm at the door.
We're good.
Boomerang arrows.
Living room's all clear.
It's like he's sleeping.
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know. There are like strobe lights attached to the wall. What am I looking for?
A watch. Vintage Rolex.
Strobe lights would be for a deaf person. This is
Long
my
as someone I
apartment.
used to work with.
Oh shit.
Is that the whole story, Clem?
They've been out of the game a long time, but their identity's still attached to that watch.
And if the tracksuits find out about it?
It'll blow their cover. Goodbye, friend.
Oh wow.
Got the watch.
Whose identity's in that watch?
Clint, somebody is taking notes on your family.
Kate, get out of there now.
What? Why?
That light's an alarm. It's a silent alarm for people that can't hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my
This is Maya's apartment. I'm coming. Okay.
Clint, what's going on?
Taken out.
Maya's here.
Maya's on the roof with me.
No, Maya is definitely here.
Someone else in a suit?
Who the hell am I fighting then?
It's like Yelena.
Yeah.
No!
It's gotta be right.
Yeah, who else could it be?
Oh, nice!
Get on the zip line.
Night vision goggles.
Yeah. Shit, no way.
She lands and does the pose when they're running.
That didn't work.
No, come on.
That's
That's the
That's
pose.
the pose.
That is, isn't it?
Look at her.
Shit, they actually brought him from the Black Widow movie. That's awesome.
oh, what? Linda snap.
Yeah, what was I?
Oh, nice one.
Nice.
Yes,
Yeah.
she's got the.
Watch.
Oh,
She didn't kill her.
It's the nap pose all over again.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
too dangerous for you. That's why I cut you loose.
Yeah.
Don't go back out there.
You think his wife used to be an angel?
It could be how they met.
Nice.
All of them.
Oh, especially with night vision goggles. Bloody hell.
Either that or it's Sam Fisher. Oh no!
We're nearly down the hole.
Oh shit. Master Sailor is.
Is he going to recognise the fight
Right
star?
start. Yeah, well,
He doesn't know she has a sister.
Widow class. Must have been. Yeah.
She knows. He must know there's other widows.
Yelena.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know who she is?
Who the hell was that?
You don't want to know, Kate.
He knows.
I cannot be your partner if you don't tell
At
me
least
what's
knows it's a
going
widow.
on.
You're not my partner. Do you understand that? You never were. Someone is hired. The Black Widow assassin. This has gotten very real. Very quickly.
Oh, he doesn't. He just knows she's a Black Widow assassin.
So I'm doing this alone.
Look, I know that tonight didn't go as planned, but I chose to be here. I understand the risk. I understand all of that.
I'm not gonna do it. You hear me? Go home, Kate.
Finish there, innit? Yeah.
Oh, fuck! Wasn't expecting her to show up in this.
So good.
It's really good. The fact they actually linked it in.
They had to.
Yeah.
They set it right up,
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
they?
I know, I kind of thought they'd at least carry Yelena forward in her own movie and bring Hawkeye in as an extra. Not have him...
So Heath just thinks he's a Black Widow assassin
Yeah,
after him,
no,
doesn't know
she
who
is.
she is, and she is not a Black Widow because they don't exist anymore.
But Nat thought she was dead, right, in the movie?
Who?
Her sister. Did Nat?
I don't think he ever told her.
No, but did Nat not think that she was dead? And that's why he didn't tell her, because she probably thought she was dead. Didn't she think she was dead?
I don't. Probably she didn't.
I can't remember.
She never saw her again after the mission, did she? So as in like when they were kids.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
never
think
saw
she thought it was dead.
Do you think did Yelena get blipped? Do we know? Because she would have rescued Yelena from in the Black Widow movie.
Yeah.
Then it goes straight to Civil War. Is it Civil War?
It's after Civil War.
It's after Civil War.
So it's then like 2 years on the run, and then Infinity War.
We haven't seen her since.
Yeah, so they've been
Because it was set before it.
and then Infinity War goes straight to the blip.
Yeah.
And then so she might not have seen anything then. So.
Post-credit scene this time.
That just ramped up a little bit.
Another great episode.
Yeah. That seemed like so. It was only like 30 minutes. So much happened in that episode.
Crammed a lot in.
I think, the scene at the end was good, but I think the scene where they sat and he told her was so
Well, the way she worked it out.
Yeah.
Genuinely felt like the first time, apart from maybe his wife, that he's opened up about all the stuff that happened to him.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, it was really. Yeah, that was very good. The fact that every time he goes to sleep, he probably thinks about all the shit he did with Ronan, and then sees Nat die. It's fucking got to be horrible. And then even at the end there, where he sort of like she went over the edge, and then he went over there, and she was hanging.
He saw Nat.
He saw that. Yeah, he was just like, "You get out. You get out of here."
I got lucky that time.
And he also promised the mum that he would keep her safe as well.
That's the thing with her, because she's got like the two sides where she's a kid, so he can see his own kids in her. And he's like, I'm not losing her. And then he can also see a partner, as in Nat, also dying. So it's got both sides that he's gone through too much.
Yeah,
the bit when he was teaching her to flip the coin around the corner, like he's you can see in him, this is someone else I can teach to be an archer, I can teach. But then the moment a Black Widow showed up, he's like, this is bucket and fresh.
Especially where like
game
in that
face
share,
on.
he said, she's like, I love to be Avenger and I can do it. He goes, no, I deal with the loss. That's all I do, really, isn't it? So
what's that line as well? You're a hero. No, I'm a weapon. It's the right people who point me at the right target. Something.
That's really made me a hero. Yeah. Well, he is. Like, you think of the first time we saw him, met him was in Thor. But then it was also then in Avengers. But he was just a person doing a mission. That was all he is. He's given the mission to.
Yeah, because he was the lookout basically for the Tesseract, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Well, firstly the lookout for the hammer. Then it was the Tesseract.
Yeah, he only got involved in Avengers 1 through accident because Loki washed him, and he was like, "I want to pay back." And Steve was like, "I need someone who can fly a plane." I can.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
So that watch has got the identity of a retired SHIELD agent or a retired friend of his in it. That's what he said, right? Is that what he said?
Something like that.
I swear that's what he said.
It was when they were looking at the no before that.
Was it not? I thought it was
when he was looking through the binoculars. Yeah, before this.
Well, when they were just chatting on the thing.
Yeah.
You sure? I thought it was...
Yeah, about here.
You have an exit strategy.
Oh no, it's this part, and then also the bit where she picks it up. There's two parts.
Entry should be easy.
Go to the bit where she picks the watch up.
I thought he said, "What's with the watch?" And he says, "It's up there."
About
there.
Yeah.
Belongs to someone I used to work with.
Is that the whole story, Glenn?
They've been out of the game a long time, but their identity still attached to that watch.
They've been out of the game for a long time,
but
what do you mean strobe light? What do you see?
What's that? But he says.
Okay. What am I looking for?
A watch. Vintage Rolex. Belongs to someone I used to work with.
Is that the whole story, Glenn?
They've been out of the game a long time, but their identity's still attached to that watch.
Identity's still attached to that
Let the
watch.
tracksuits find out about it.
They would blow their cover. Goodbye, friend.
Blow their cover, goodbye, friend. It's not his wife, is it?
Well, it's got to be somebody alive, otherwise why would you care?
Yeah,
exactly. And it's none of the event. It's got to be someone pre-Avengers because all the Avengers' identities are known.
Who is? It's going to be.
How did he meet? We don't know how he met his wife, right?
Yeah.
Has it ever been in conversation?
No, that's what I mean. Is it his wife?
If it makes sense that they were both SHIELD agents.
Because she seems very...
She speaks Russian.
Yeah.
That's like Norwegian.
Yeah, and she's been finding out for him all the stuff.
Yeah.
She has to be an agent.
Or an ex-agent.
Yeah.
Which would be why
That's how
Nick
they
went
met.
out of his way to set up all the stuff for him.
Yeah.
That's how they met, right? So it's got to be... And she was known as...
And that's why he can trust her with everything, because she's gone through it.
Yeah.
Because you feel like if she wasn't and she was just a normal civilian, he might not tell her everything just to keep her safe.
Yeah.
But the way he tells her everything...
Well, they've been together long enough.
I know, but I feel like there might be... That might be good.
The fact she just isn't phased by it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
and she mentioned the watch and was like, "Oh, was the watch, was that blown up in the compound or not?" So either she knows who it belongs to, or it's hers.
Yeah.
It would make sense to be someone we've met before.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if they find
But
out,
if it was, is he just trying to keep it a secret from her still? That it's a friend of mine rather than
someone I care for.
Yeah.
Or is he just trying to not give much away?
Yes, I mean, yeah.
Because the other thing is, it's like, why would they need the watch? Because she's got on that bit of paper all the information about his family anyway.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Yeah,
so why would you need the watch? Or did she get the information from opening up the watch and finding it out, and she's written it down?
Yeah, maybe it's all in there. But
why would you have your kid's name?
That's what I mean. That doesn't make sense because
surely it would have been before when she was an agent. She had it.
Yeah, then she wouldn't have had
and
kids.
then she wouldn't have had the kids and the information.
Because Rolexes are linked. If you buy an original Rolex, you have your name next to it in a registry, so they know who it belongs to. So if you ever sell it again, you prove it's an authentic Rolex.
It's a vintage Rolex.
Yeah,
it makes it
exactly.
someone older.
Which means it's old, it's expensive, and that's why you'd have your name registered to it. So if you ever want to sell it, they can go, it was serial number XYZ.
His father's watch.
Could be.
His father's still alive?
Well, his father could have been an agent as well, maybe. That's how he got into it.
Could be Nick's.
Could be.
But everyone knows who Nick Fury is.
Yeah, but
they don't know where he is because he's up in space.
But they're not going to be like, oh, the Rolex tells me he's in space.
Yeah, but maybe they can then, because it's got a tracker in it, they can reverse engineer it, figure out where the signal's coming from.
Oh, he's still got a tracker.
And then track it that way. I don't know.
It's just quite interesting.
I did think Coulson,
but he's dead.
Well, we still haven't seen the last season of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Well, he was an android in the last, wasn't he? So I don't. It would be really weird unless it's a comic book character that maybe he's from that comic book series or something that everyone, when it's revealed, is like, oh shit. It would otherwise it would make no sense to be someone we already know. That's weird. Okay, interesting.
It's Matt Murdock.
That'd be awesome.
I just can't think of anybody else that they make a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent in the MCU to make that.
Like there's a Mockingbird or something there, and like people like that.
Yeah.
They could bring her in.
They were. She wasn't.
A Hunter, they both left, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just a S.H.I.E.L.D. Yeah. I mean, you never
Mockingbird would be quite cool.
Something like that.
It's probably going to be a whoa moment when it comes to it.
I'm sure, definitely. I mean,
it could be obvious that it's just Nats, but it was like.
Because he said like, bye. It's the one if they find out who it is, bye friend. So they're still alive. If it's Nats, then you wouldn't care. Well, you care to get it back, but you wouldn't care that your friend would be dead.
But it was in the wreckage of Avengers compound, so it must belong to somebody's former S.H.I.E.L.D., former Avengers.
It's an event. Yeah, true. Yeah. It's really confusing me. It's probably really obvious, and we're like overthinking it.
Well, a vintage Rolex probably be owned by Tony.
Yeah, but he's dead as well.
Yeah, I know.
It's like everyone's already dead.
I can't think of any of the surviving Avengers that still have a secret identity apart from Peter.
Yeah, and he can't afford one. And I went to call him and Hawkeye friends. I've never really met.
Bruce's?
Don't know if you would have, unless Tony bought them all Rolexes after the first Avengers thing as like a celebratory thing. Yeah. I mean, you could see Tony doing. But why would they be after? Why? Because the whole point of them breaking into that auction at the beginning was to get this watch. Yeah. It had nothing to do with Hawkeye.
But if
all Ronin,
all Ronin,
it was just they want an identity of whoever's watch that is.
The Bro Company is a shell company working for this Jack guy.
Yeah,
who's the CEO of it all. But it's all under what we assume to be the Kingpin.
Yeah.
So presumably they've been hired through the shell company through this thing to get this watch because they're just expendable mooks. So if it was,
and they know that there's an identity of someone of importance on that watch.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, but take it. We're all thinking, oh, it's a good guy. What happens? Say it's the Kingpins, right? And they took it off him when they arrested him in season 3.
Oh, if he's still trying to be a secret underground crime boss.
Yeah, and they can do it because they're trying to find the Kingpin.
Oh, so it's got Wilson Fisk.
And the Avengers have got it because they know he's a big bad.
Could be that way around.
Yeah, makes sense.
You know, they've just confiscated it and they.
But why? But why? No. Because why would he say "bye bye, friend"?
I suppose. Yeah.
He's a bad guy. Alright, that's going to be a mystery to find out next 2 episodes, I guess.
Providing Yelena doesn't kill Hawkeye in the.
I mean, that's going to be interesting to find out. Like that, she's obviously going to try it again, and then she's going to be like, "You killed my sister," and then maybe have to.
It's going to be why are you after me?
Who hired you? Yeah. It's like, no.
You killed my sister.
And then no one hired me. Yeah, you killed my sister.
Who's your sister?
Yeah, Natasha. And he'll be like, "What the fuck, bitch? What are you talking about?" And he'll tell the story, and it'll be awesome. That'll be a really good moment. I can't wait for that.
I'd like it. I thought Maya and her were working together at the start, but obviously it doesn't look like they're not. Because I'd like her to look at the family, find the family, and the mum can, the wife can say, no, we love Nat. Our son is named after Nat.
Yeah.
And then you can prove it and flip it on the other side.
Yeah.
So
how has she found out about his family? If they're secret?
I guess I don't know how much, because when in Winter Soldier when Nat released everything to everything.
Yeah, but that was off. But that was.
They were off
because
books,
in
weren't they?
The last episode, she didn't know he was Ronin.
No.
But maybe she's just been researching Clint after.
Well, he said find everything you can out about Clint Barton, right?
Yeah,
to
so
that
maybe
guy.
that's what it is.
But how would they find out about his family?
I guess
they could find out about the kids maybe because he's in town with them, and maybe you could. But the wife.
Less public
tracking his phone.
Yeah,
he's ringing her all the time.
Yeah.
Like after everything.
Well, you find out who the kids are. You're probably going to find out who the mother is.
That's true. I suppose you could take
find out what school they go to, and then the school will know who the parents are.
If there's a record of everyone that was lost during the blip, and he decides to record their names,
they've been staying in a hotel in New York. All you have to do is find out, and then
I mean, if they've got like Kingpin technology, they could literally just track his, hack his phone. He probably has another secret of Shield phone anymore, and just be like, oh, he's calling this person Laura to look text messages.
This is why you have these things called secret identities to help protect the people you love.
Yeah. But it makes an interesting story.
Yes,
it does. Yeah, it really does. It really does.
I'm going to tie this up in 2 episodes. It's just.
I was quite curious about right at the beginning about Jack as well, how he didn't notice the sword disappeared.
I don't know. He
plays it really dumb as well.
He flips between playing dumb and playing because when you had Clint that saw, he looked like
he was a proper villain there.
And then when Kate came in, or when Yelena came in the other side,
he's Archer.
It's like, okay, so I don't know whether he's. I know you had the moment as well when he riposted Kate's sword out of his face. I don't know whether he's genuinely dumb. Or he's putting that fact on.
I think he's putting it on.
Because that whole line about how you get all these affectations wrong. It's when the heart grows older. It's like, that's right. It's like that feels like a personality. A complete artificial one.
But
that's why I feel like the mother, because the mother rang somebody and was very.
Her name's not Eleanor, is it?
Yeah.
It is Eleanor.
Yeah.
But I thought it was like a code name when she said it. I was like, wait, what?
No. So that makes me feel like she is the bad guy, and he is there to find information on her. That's the only reason why he's with her.
Okay.
But I don't know if the swordsman. I don't know anything about the swordsman in the comics. I don't know if he's a good guy or a bad guy.
No,
I swear. I'm going to have to go on Wikipedia. I swear, because I reading Hawkeye's origin once. He was trained by someone called Swordsmaster when he was younger. But that's the comic origin and not the MCU origin. So
but also, I'm just quite sure they didn't do a shot of him looking where the sword was and him being like, "Oh, it's gone," and being like really pissed off. They didn't even touch that at all. He was just like, "Oh, yeah, I got the sword back. All done."
Well, if he's missing, he knows you took it, doesn't he? So maybe they'll touch on that next episode.
Well, he doesn't want to try and find him.
Or maybe he does, but he doesn't want to make a scene in front of him.
Yeah.
He's going to go back to the Kingpin. There was thought of me when she was on that phone and being a bit shifty. I was like, wait, she's not friends with Vanessa, is she? And that's with the link.
High society links.
Yeah, I was like, that would be cool.
Maybe.
Because they're about the same sort of age.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or maybe it's a sister. Something crazy like that. That would be quite cool. Oh man, looking forward to the next two though.
Yeah. It's one of those ones again where it's like it's ramping up, and then I guess that maybe like Loki, the last two episodes will fulfill everything, but damn,
it just feels like maybe 7 or 8 episodes might have been more, but
we'll see. Well, I say if he does really well, they might try and do a season 2.
Well, they might just carry on with a Kate Bishop show, maybe.
Yeah, that'd work. And maybe like having him as like on the phone or something as a cameo.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd like it if they get to the end of the season. She's not Hawkeye yet, but he's like, yeah, you're not going to leave us alone, so come with me and I'll train you. And then she goes back to the farm with him and starts.
There's two things. Is like when she went and turned up and like wanted to, because he knows he's not with his family, so she's trying to make the event there. Yeah. I want him to take her back to his family and have the Christmas moment all together.
Yes. Yeah, I agree.
That's what I want to happen. And two, what was I going to say? Oh, about the sister. I feel like she'll get one over on Clint and get trapped, and she'll have to come back and save him.
Yes,
that's what I feel is going to happen. Because I feel like Black Widow could beat Clint in a fight. Whenever we saw them. Yeah. So I feel like her sister will be able to do the same, and she'll come back and say, and then he'll realise that he does need to maybe pass the mantle on. She is better than he thinks he is. But I know he probably thinks she's quite good, but he's trying to protect her because he doesn't want somebody else to die.
Exactly. He's going to have to. I didn't realise until then. Like he was the first time he's probably mentioned it to Kate was about what happened with Nat. I lost her. But he's going to have to confront that with Yelena. He's going to have to bring it all up and bring it all out in the open.
That's the thing. I think like she'll go, "You killed my sister," and he'll be like, "Who's your sister?"
Yeah.
And she'll go, "Natasha."
Yeah.
And he'll go, and he'll just like freak out, pass out maybe, and like what, and then have to have a bit of a word. Can't wait for that moment though.
Yeah, it'd be really cool. Especially be like, how did you kill her or something? He goes, she sacrificed herself to save the universe, basically. Like, I tried my best to take her place, but
you're all alive.
Yeah. It's gonna be.
And I miss her every day, and
and hopefully Yelena will believe him.
Yes.
Oh man,
it'd be nice if it was Clint's family, Kate and
Yelena.
Christmas Day, or having like a family.
Yeah, that would be
really nice.
Yeah, because they were like the Bartons are pretty much like Nat's family as well, right?
Yeah. So she should. Yeah. Hopefully they get accepted on that.
Red Guardian.
I think she goes back to Madam Hydra at credit scene. So you got some explaining to do.
Yeah.
Then US agent comes up behind.
Yeah.
Just writing face forward.
Yeah. I know what I want.
I know what I want to see.
I read the songs earlier.
Nice. Look forward to the next episode.
Hell yeah.
Cool. So that's episode 4 of Hawkeye. What do you think about it? Let us know the sort of ramp up of Yelena coming in to try and kill Clint. And who is the identity in the watch? Have we been totally overthinking this for 20 minutes, and it's really obvious? Or love to know your thoughts on who it is.
Oh, someone's going to mention it in the comments.
I'm sure.
It's really obvious.
It's obviously this person.
Yeah.
God damn it. Love to know your thoughts on it. And don't forget, if you want to see the full reaction to this episode as well as all the rest of this season, as well as all the other shows we react to, head over to our Patreon, come support channel there. We have all our full reactions, and we also would really like to get to 15,000 subscribers by Christmas. So if you are watching this right now, why are you laughing, man? It's doable. It's fucking doable. So anyway, I trust these people out there. They will subscribe. Please subscribe to this channel and prove Ross wrong for laughing so much.
Please do.
Yeah, please do.
I'm going to go and create 12,000 accounts and just have them sign up.
It'd be amazing. And we also are on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, links in the description below. And we also do podcasts. You listen to podcasts, type in Legend Podcast and you find us there. And we'll see you for next week's episode of Hawkeye.